Morning, Eco Gypsy. Update video today of the boathouse. We're cracking on quite nicely with that, so hopefully that'll be finished in the near future and ready for sale for the summer. So I'll take you around and show you where we are up to, and yeah, should be a good day today, hopefully, if the weather stays off us. So keep watching. The other thing we've got to tackle fairly soon is this area here. It's between the workshop and the brick weave for the back of the railway carriage. Now it's just been obviously dumping ground for the last 6 months. We're going to move the dog kennel, spin that round, and then this whole area is going to be brick weaved all the way through here. I'm not a big fan of hard surfaces everywhere, but when you've got a lot of footfall like we have here, this area just ends up being the mud pit, and it's just got, you know, this is where the dogs are in and out, and it's just a mess. So I just want to tidy this up, brick weave through. So we're going to clear this area today, crack on with the fencing panels at the back as well, redo them to match up the area up a bit, so make more use of that. So we're going to have a start of that today as well. So we find the northerner in his typical environment, filthy, yep, on his knees, sanding away, bless his heart. So that's coming on in here, isn't it, Lev?
Yeah, it's going all right. Going all right.
So since the last video, basically we've filled up all the new wood at the back here. This is cool. We've built, you see that little trapdoor in there? So we've built a little platform in there and boarded the front in. And you can see that there. And that's going to be a little birdhouse. So we're just going to drill a little hole in the front of that. So that's going to be a little birdhouse in there. So anyone who wants to put a little camera up or clean the area out can go through that little trapdoor. This is all going to be rubbed back down, so there's no loose wood, and then we're going to give this a coat of paint inside here. The bench is halfway done, and we've got to put the bench in and the table in, and then it's kind of done really. Old bar a few bits and pieces. So yeah, hopefully by the end of today this will be ready for a coat of paint. Probably worth a mention, I think these come out of Aldi and possibly Till Station. They're a little nylon brush set that you can put in your drill. Not used them before, but it seems to be very effective for this type of stuff when you're trying to get into all these little sort of tight areas like that. Seems to be just a kiddie. So I spoil him a northerner a little bit by letting him have some power tools to use, but yeah, good little thing. And what we're trying to do is spin this round, is what I want eventually, is I want it going that way. So, yeah, facing this way, so the door's here. So we spin it round that way now. So I don't, you can't, it's so heavy. I'll take this, to see if we can lift it up, spin it round.
Ours is off.
Yeah, I don't
think you have to take it off straight, Dad.
That's something on that one.
Just that far corner, isn't it? Let me lift it, see if you can see.
Another bit.
I've got it right, yeah.
Yeah, fucker. Right.
It's quite big looking.
It's done alright, fucking thing out, really. Right, let's see if we can just lift it. I'm going to make this into a two-dog kennel. At the minute we've got one entrance and one bay, so I'm going to separate that bay off, put another hole in, so there's a small kennel and then a kennel and run. So, and then this area here is all going to be brick weaved right to the fence, and we're going to now redo that fence panel, so make that a bit nicer. So the battery ran out yesterday. Basically we got the run moved and creosoted and redone, so that's going to be ready to go back in place. The screen there is ready, sort of redone and ready. We're going to carry on with this wood sort of slats all the way along here. I probably won't bother filming that because I've done them before, so I'll just probably get a final shot of that when it's finished. I don't think I'm going to get a lot done today in this weather, so I'm just going to drill this hole for the bird box and then probably call it a day for this outside stuff today and get on with something in the workshop. So there we go. Now I learnt something new yesterday, quite interesting fact. I was going to put multiple holes in, some more holes down on this bottom piece, but I was told that if you put more than one hole in, the birds go in and end up fighting each other, so it doesn't, it defeats the object. And also the other thing I was going to do is put a little stand on here, and again what ends up happening is you get a bird in the hole and then one will stand here and guard and fight at this entrance. So best just a single hole, relatively small, encourages small birds. There you are, a bit of trivia for you. So we're coming to the workshop. It's snowing and hailing and raining outside, so this is the point of building the workshop really, so we can get all these little winter repair jobs done, still keep working, and it's going to make one hell of a difference to me to have an inside working space. So one of the first things on the list is I've got this little generator. I use this a hell of a lot. It's a little 12 volt Jenny. We use it for charging up the batteries. You can cold start an engine with this. It's a brilliant little bit of kit. So what's happened is the terminal on the front here, on here, is snapped off. So we're going to have to take this casing off and see if I can repair that, because this bit of machinery I do use fairly regularly for charging batteries and etc, etc. So it'd be really helpful if it actually worked. So we'll start, I think, by taking this front panel off and just see what's going on underneath there. I suspect this is sheared off at the back of this, so we're going to have to see if we can do something about that and get this off. I haven't took this to pieces before, so it's going to be quite an interesting experiment. See if I can get it apart and put back together. That'll be a bonus. Alright, let's see what's behind here, shall we? Not a lot by the looks of it. So it looks like the bit I need to get into is in here, so just going to take this plate off and see if that's any clearer. I'm hoping it's just a bolt that I can take out and replace. There's the problem, is this terminal here is snapped off. So I'm going to see if we can take that out and replace it. That looks okay. It might have just worked its way loose, I think. I think that's mainly what's happened, is it's worked its way loose. This terminal snapped and pulled it off. I might just see if I can replace this. This is all smashed up at the end there, so I think I might just see if I can replace that one piece. So I've decided just to replace this bolt. I think it's going to be easier taking this old one out and putting a fresh one straight through, so I'm going to give that a go. It's a tiny bit more heavy duty as well, so well, that was quite an easy repair. So we're back on track now. So we made another terminal up for this, and that's nice and secure. Almost makes me want to do the top one as well, because that's probably going to be the next thing that goes. But anyway, that's on there, that ain't coming off. And yeah, that's that one little job done. Right, this is the next little thing to do, being as it's too cold to do anything else. This is the engine from the boat that we are now converting to a summer house. So this is a Stuart Turner 2.2 engine or something, is it? Something like that. So I've sold this to a fella, and he's coming down to have a look at it and to pick it up, and he's coming from quite a long way away. So I said I'd do a little video just so you can see it running. It's been, someone spent a lot of time and money on this, getting this back to sort of well, it's like brand new really. So we're going to fire it up now, and you can see exactly how it runs. So there we go. There we go, well that's running. Smoked the whole bloody place out, but there you go, that's that one done.
You happy?
Well, despite the weather, we've still managed to get quite a bit done today, so it's been a good day, productive day. So I've managed to fix the generator, get the engine running, tidied up at both units, and made a bit of an effort. So yeah, it's not a complete write-off today, it's been good. So thanks for watching the video, catch up on the next ones, and I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.